Whether it's walking down a dark hallway, standing up for yourself, or simply having the uneasy feeling that you're being watched, fear is something that everyone has felt at some point in their lives. It's an all-consuming, drowning feeling that leaves you shocked and paralyzed, no matter who you are. I'm Shannon O'Dwyer, and this is Early Night Frights. What most people tend to think when in fear, beyond the simple questions like, what is that, or how far can I get running as fast as I can, is how do I handle this? A better way of putting it is, how do I get the courage to stand up to whatever is scaring me and get through it? A bit of a long question, sure, but one that is crucial in order to gain courage and overcome fear. Now, there are different ways to... I'm sorry. Did you hear that? I don't remember inviting anybody here today. That's odd. Who could that possibly be? Who's there? That's weird. Getting back to it. There are different ways to overcome fear. Everybody is different, after all. And on today's show, we will be exploring how a few people overcome their fear in unique ways. Our first frightening fable tells a story of a young man who's afraid of being watched, coming face to face with his watcher.
I've always been afraid of a lot, but my biggest fear has been and always will be the feeling that I'm being watched. The feeling that someone is lurking around every corner, watching my every little move. It chills me to the bone. What are they thinking? But the more frightening thought is, what do they want?
Hey! Hey, you took my bag! I'm sorry. What? I know you're afraid. And I'm sorry that I scared you. It's just that you look so much like me. I just didn't know how to approach you. Well, why not? I just have a hard time connecting with people. I'm real sorry that I scared you. Well, why don't we be friends then? Really? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, that'd be great, thank you. Yeah, of course, man, it's nothing. Look, I really gotta go, so, it was nice meeting you and all, but, what was your name? I'm Harry. All right, Harry. Well, I'm Dave. It's nice to meet you. Hey, I'm gonna get going, but next time, don't be afraid to say hi in the halls, all right? And don't try that backpack stuff again. All right. See you later. Oh, can't forget that.
Ever since the knocking, I haven't been able to stand sitting so close to the door. What was on the other side? Who was on the other side? What did they want? Come to think of it, can they see me through the... I mean, they shouldn't be able to, right? Right? Oh, maybe I could, well, I don't know, maybe I could lock it or block the window with something, or... okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay, yeah, that should do it. Okay. Okay. Now that we've taken care of that, for now, let's move on. A good way to approach a fear like the one we just saw with the Watcher is empathy. It's good to pause and think about if the person you're afraid of is a true danger or not. However, if they pose no threat whatsoever to you or those around you, approaching them is an understanding, empathetic approach is the best way to do it. That isn't the only way to tackle fear, though. As mentioned before, there are many, many different ways to gain courage. At the core of our next story is someone who is just as frightened as the last person was, someone with a strange magical ability, a stuffed rabbit.
I've never liked the Magic Man. Every time I go to the library to work on homework, day or night, rain or shine, I see him. And he sees me. Every single time.
You forgot this.
Thanks.
Yeah, no worries.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
Why have you been following me?
I was trying to show you a magic trick.
I don't like the way you did it.
Why not?
It was, scary.
I see. Well, is there any way to make it less scary?
Asking me if I want to see a trick rather than just silently making me try to see a trick.
I understand, and I apologize for scaring you. It was never my goal I just didn't want to disturb anyone else in the library.
Maybe you could try practicing your tricks somewhere else?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll work on that. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries, and thank you for listening and understanding me.
Oh, sure. Hey, want to see another magic trick?
Sure.
Surprise!
During the last story, this came out from underneath the door. There's no name on it, and I couldn't tell if there was somebody outside. It's just completely blank. I'm not quite sure if I want to open it. I think I'll just set it to the side for now. Another way to cope with fear is to let it come to you and naturally play out while you begin the process of exactly the best way to approach it. It's a bit slower and you have to live in fear a bit longer, but it can really help you out once you've figured out what you need to do to cope. Right now, I'm trying that approach with the letter I just got. I'm not quite sure how to handle it yet, but I think the next story might just give me the push that I need to open it and see what's going on. Speaking about the next story, let's take a look at our final tale of terror. This one involving a boy, his bully, and an ancient evil artifact.
I'm not afraid of much. The dark isn't too bad. Ghosts don't bother me. But the one thing I'm scared to death of is my bully. Day in, day out, without fail, they always target me, throwing something at me, mocking me in some way. I don't like going down certain hallways, knowing they're there, waiting for me. I never got bullied again after that day. It might be easy to believe it was the sword, but it wasn't. All the sword told me to do was to hurt him more than he hurt me. And that's not the right way to approach it. It never is. I stood my ground. I stood up for myself. As for the sword, I made sure that evil could never hurt me or anyone ever again.
There's not really a great place to hide around here. This was the best that I could do. As a barricade, I put the desk in front of the door, and I'm thinking maybe after this I can move the chair. Just in case whoever is outside decides they want to come inside. I haven't heard the knocking in a little bit, but I'm really, really nervous that they're gonna come back. But for now, I'm safe. I hope. I guess the best thing for me to do would be to bite the bullet and read the letter. Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna read the letter. I'm gonna read the letter. I'm gonna read it. Okay. Hello. I apologize for the anonymous letter. I recently got a package with your name on it, delivered to my door. I thought I would come by and drop it off. I knocked, but you seemed busy, so I just put it by the front door when you're ready to come out and get it. My neighbor? Well, I guess there wasn't anything to be afraid of after all. What a relief. Fear is an important emotion. If not for fear, we wouldn't be able to survive as long as we have. Unfortunately, fear is easy to get sucked into and can cause a great deal of stress, which is why courage is equally important and completely necessary in order to overcome any and all types of fear. As we saw through our stories and through my encounter with the emotion, there is never a single way to gain courage or approach fear. The idea that we need to take the tough but necessary step of courage in order to conquer fear is always the same. At the end of the day, we all need to overcome dozens of fears on a day-to-day basis. Some are small, like asking a question, and some of them massive, like standing up to your bully, or having an understanding conversation with someone you used to think was frightening. It is good to fear, but it is better to triumph. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you're able to gain the courage to handle something scary, as I just did. This has been Early Night Frights. Now go, be scared, and then go prevail.